Alright y'all, today is January the 17th. I'm headed back into a spot that I'm very familiar with over the next 2 or 3 days. I've killed a lot of deer back here, and y'all have seen, let's see, a couple of them since I've started filming. I think last year I killed 2 back here in 2 days. That was today and tomorrow last year, so we headed back in here to give them a shot. I've had some pretty decent bucks on camera over the last couple weeks back here on different scrapes. So the wind's blowing out of the southeast, which I don't love, but it's been out of the north the last week or so. I've been getting pictures of these bucks, but nothing really consistent or anything I'm real anxious about. So what I'm hoping is this little wind switch out of the south, they'll be a little bit more comfortable traveling through here in the daytime. The thicket they're using to check these scrapes or win these scrapes is to the north of them. Maybe with this south wind they'll be more apt to come through here during the daylight, or hopefully they're chasing does, one or the other. But I got about 500 or 600 more yards to go, and I'm gonna find me a tree to get in the vicinity of this area I like to hunt that I think is gonna do me good in a southeast wind. So it's still cold. It's in the low 30s. The wind has switched. It's supposed to switch about 6, so it's starting to hit me in the back of my neck now. But it's getting light, so I'm gonna ease on in here and get back with y'all as soon as I get set up. See what we can do this morning. I'm up here set up. It took me way longer than it should have. I was second stick up this tree, and a buck came 20 yards from me right here. He was too small to shoot, but I didn't know what it was at first. I pulled my gun up off the ground. I turned my little barrel camera on. I don't know if I got any footage of him or not. 10 or 15 minutes, he moseyed on along. I got all the way up here to my platform. Just got tied off with my tether, took my lineman's belt off. And another one, bam, right here behind me. Come right here, 15 yards, and stood there. He was right around in here for 10 or 15 minutes, and my gun was still on the ground. He was on the verge of being a legal buck. I think he might have been legal, but my gun was on the ground. I'm not 100% sure if I'd have had my gun, if I would have shot him or not, but I videoed him a little bit with my phone, but he went home out through that way. That's a good sign. 2 bucks before you even set up. The last 2 videos of killing deer right here, I was in that tree right there. 20 yards over there. I can still see that way in this way. The only reason I'm in this tree and not that one is because I want to see over here. And so far it's paying off because the 2 deer I've seen already this morning were over here. I've killed some deer right here. We're probably gonna be here till dark. Got me plenty of drinks, plenty of snacks. We'll do some grunting here in a few minutes. But we'll see what happens. Cross our fingers that a good buck will come through here. I've got pictures of several different good bucks. 50 or 60 yards right here at this big scrape. It hadn't been hit in several days, but they still coming through here. I've got pictures of them passing it, not hitting, not freshening it up, so we'll see. Got some turkeys in here acting up. I heard them fly down over there, but I hear some over here acting up too. Anyway, it's been about 20 minutes since those deer, so I'm gonna do some grunting. If you watched that last video, that I killed a buck in here, I grunted, and it was less than 2 minutes he come in, right here. It'd be cool if we could get some in here early and get out of here. But maybe something's interested. Come check us out. It's been about 15 or 20 minutes since I grunted. And I just heard a deer. It sounded like a deep grunt. It sounded like it may be 100 yards or so. It's weird, I've never heard one grunt like that. I guess it could be 2 bucks and a doe, I don't know. See if we can get them to come check us out if it is. If it wasn't a buck grunting, I don't know what it was. It's pretty loud. Got a buck chasing some does, right? I don't think he was a very big buck. I could see him. Obviously, the last deer, I could hear him grunting, but I couldn't see much horns on him. I'm just hoping there might be another one, a bigger one behind. Maybe a bigger one will pick them up. They'll make another lap through here. They were moving so fast, I don't know what kind of footage I might have got of them. Well, we're coming up on about 10:30 now. It's 10:26. I can't remember what the major move time was today, but it was after lunch. pull it up now. Yeah, the minor 920 to 1020. Major today 315 to 515. It's 10:30. I don't know if I've ever sat this long in here, but I've always killed something pretty early every time I've hunted it. I had that opportunity this morning with this deer, but the gun was on the ground still. Like I said, I'm not 100% sure if I'd have shot him if I had my gun up here. He wasn't a very big deer. I think he might have made it. He might have made it legal, but I don't know. It's 55 degrees right now. I think it's going to get up to 62. But the wind is about to drive me crazy. Nothing's consistent. It's all over the place. I wish those does that little buck was chasing would come back through here with something bigger. It'd be nice. I'm gonna stick it out regardless. I'm gonna be right here till one of two things comes. Either dark or I kill something. Probably for the next 2 days. Today, tomorrow, and more than likely Sunday morning. I'm supposed to work Sunday night. We get that huge front coming in. Sunday afternoon, Sunday night. And I'm gonna work Sunday night. I'll try to hunt Monday afternoon, Tuesday, and Wednesday. There's plenty of deer in this area right here. We just gonna hang out. I really wish I would have picked a different tree. There's a tree about 10 foot to my right here. I wish I would have got in. This tree I'm in is just a big tree. I don't really like these big old trees, but oh well, it's working. I think I'm fixing to eat me some of my snacks while it's slow. My luck, as soon as I pull something out, a buck will come through here. I'll be fine with that. We have made it. It's finally 3 o'clock now. Like I said, the major today is supposed to be 3:15 to 5:15. If the major is anything like this in between time, we ought to see deer everywhere. In between that minor this morning and this major, I haven't seen any other living life. It's like I've been in a desert. It's tough to sit here past 5 hours and not see anything. Not a squirrel. Nothing. But, dang. That was a sudden cough. Hopefully some deer start moving here shortly. Clouds rolled in. It's kind of overcasty. Wind picked up a little bit. I love this weather right here. It looks like it's going to rain. Wind's blowing. It's cool. It's not supposed to rain. I hope it doesn't. But anyway, I got the next 2 hours of major move time, so hopefully we'll at least see some more deer. Maybe get a chance to kill one. squirrel. I just got done saying I haven't seen anything else in here. Where he went area. I just heard a deer back over this way. It wasn't running, but it was moving pretty quick. I caught just a glimpse of it. I don't know if it was a doe or a buck. I don't know. I heard it for about 5 or 6 seconds. Saw it and gone. That was just a couple minutes ago. It's 3:45 right now. So I'm not gonna video it every time, but I'm gonna grunt every 15 minutes from now to dark. Maybe someone will come check us out. I don't know. Got about an hour and a half left of dark daylight. Maybe something will come through here. Got something. 355. Oh my gosh. There's blood. A pile of it. What a freaking deer. What a day. It's been a long day. I've seen some deer, but nothing like that. I think he's a big 6-point. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. All day has been worth it. I think it's 359 right now. I think I shot him 355. I don't know how many of y'all ever think about how much time do we spend in these deer stands. How many hours, minutes, seconds. How much time it really is. Just for a very, very small amount of time for something like that to happen. From the time I seen that deer had horns on his head to the time I shot him might have been 6 or 7 seconds. And I can tell you all the hours, minutes, seconds I have spent this year in this place. That right there is all it takes to make every bit of it worth it. It's not going to happen every day, every hunt. But you stick with it, it's going to happen. Whew. Thank you, Lord. I'm going to give him a few more minutes and pack my stuff up here. We'll get down and go check him out. He ran right up under the tree I was in. I'm gonna sit my gun and my bag down and get him out of here. Give me just a second. See if I can get him out of here. Alright, I was able to get him out. Good deer. That's 6-point. Trying to grow another one. I love it. Great buck. Great buck. Been tearing some trees up. Alright, y'all. There we go. That's a all-day hunt for a South Mississippi public land buck. And a good one. Couldn't be more thankful for him. Did a lot of work this year. Kind of had a rough year, but just gotta stick with them. Eventually it'll pay off. And long sit today sure paid off for me. Could not be more thankful for him. He was walking head on to me. I kind of shot him in his chest, but he was getting so close I was worried he might wind up busting me. But it wasn't that bad of an idea because he didn't go but 30 yards from where I shot him. But I was going to clean him out here. I got everything in my bag to do it with, but I kind of want to bring him home and show Walker. I think Walker will be excited to see him. He's came through some water from somewhere. He's wet up to his shoulders. hindquarter oak. So wherever he came from, it was wet. But anyway, I'm gonna try to haul tail to my truck, get my four-wheeler, and get back in here and get him and my sticks and my platform before it gets dark. I'm not gonna carry that stuff if I gotta come back and get him. So anyway, sure hope y'all enjoyed it. It's kind of been a tough year for me. I hadn't put out many hunting videos, but I just hadn't had much luck. I've been after them. Just hadn't done much good. But here's one, and I ain't done. It's just getting good here at the house, so I'm gonna keep hunting. I killed 2 more. Well, hope y'all enjoyed watching. Hope y'all liked it. If you don't mind, like the video. If you hadn't subscribed already, go ahead and do that. Share us with a buddy. Tell them to come check our stuff out. We'll only go up from here. Can't do nothing but get better. So anyway, I'm gonna try to get out of here before it gets dark. We'll see y'all on the next one.